Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a bit of a special video, a bit of a special game I want to play. This is Ova Magica. I played a prototype for this game quite a few years ago on my main channel. Actually, I'm not sure if it was years, it might have just been last year, and I'm just really bad with time. And I enjoyed it so much that I backed it. One of two games ever that I backed on Kickstarter because I don't really like crowdfunding. I think it's a bit iffy. But the developer was really nice and really heartfelt. That's really what sold it. They were greatly inspired by games I already loved, like Stardew Valley and Slime Rancher. And while the anime aesthetic, slightly anime, isn't super for me, when I played the game, I really liked the gameplay elements. Anyway, all that aside, it's just dropped on early access on Steam. I got a key because I paid for it when I, backed it. So I got it, and I'm about to play it in its first early access public release. As you can see up in the top right there, it is currently version 0.622, so still very early. I'm going to play it, detail my experience with it, the good, what needs fixing still. There's probably, bugs here and there. But they've been working very, very hard on it. Like I say, I'm on the Discord and they're constantly giving updates and there's a lot of love put into the game. So let's press any button. Now, usually I'd have to sync because my video would be different from the game, but I completely forgot to do that. So hopefully the audio's fine. I've done some test records in this menu. Should be balanced well. Let's go into it with a new game. And if you like what you see, consider getting it. And if you like what you get when you play it, leave a review. It really, that's the one thing that the developers are saying. It really helps them to not only improve the game, but get the game seen more, so that it can then be played more and improved with feedback. They're all about that. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm hoping that I enjoy it, and I'm sure I will. Thank you for playing Ova Magica. Short note before you start: Ova Magica is not created by a big studio, but by a small, passionate indie team. If you like the game, please spread the word and share it with your friends, community and family. It helps us immensely to gain some visibility among the bigger studios. We also warmly welcome content creators, no matter how big or small you are. Feel free to reach out to us in case you have feedback or questions. Very small percentage of people may experience a seizure when exposed to certain visual images. I'm not going to read all this, actually, but yeah, there may be flashing lights, or, something that upsets epilepsy or photosensitive people. So I would recommend... I see those on games that apparently have the photosensitivity, and I don't see it because I'm not photosensitive. So if you are, I don't know, might be worth not watching this video just for safety. But if you don't have that problem, let's carry on. A color profile, eh? I kind of like the middle ground one. This one, less saturated one. Oh, you can reduce flashing lights and effects. Well, I'll do that then. Reduce it, just reduce the chances. Welcome to the world of Ova Magica. I like the design already. It's very cute and cartoonish. You must be excited to start playing. Let me just show you a little something before we start. On your adventures, you'll unlock numerous events that consist, among other things, of animations and dialogues, like this one. But don't worry, if you are the more hasty type, you can speed up most events or skip them completely. Oh, at the beginning of an event, the available actions are displayed for a few seconds. You can display the action again by pressing the skip event button, R1, to increase speed. Let's try it. How about double speed? Press the button now to go full speed forward. Interesting that they're immediately like, oh, in case you want to skip the dialogue. That's odd. Great job. Always remember that you can skip or speed up most events if needed. Phew. The train is quite fast on the way. I think the passengers are about to feel sick. Let me quickly bring it back to normal speed. Who are you, God? There, everything is back to the old. And out with the new. Now that you know the basics of skipping and speeding up events, you're all set. That's the most important thing in the game, apparently. Let's start your great adventure. Very cute little train. Well, I don't want to skip anything, and I'm hesitant to speed up. Oh, a phone just flew at me. Won't be the first time. Mom, to my dearest child. If you're, it's like Pokemon. If you're reading this, then you're already on your way to Clovertown. It feels like just yesterday I was changing your diapers and cleaning after your messes. Now you're all grown up and inheriting our family farm, while I start my new job overseas. You're always inheriting farms in these games. It's like my time at Portia. You inherit the workshop. If Clovertown is anything like it was during my childhood, you'll have no problem settling down and making friends. I have a feeling you'll transform our humble little farm into the beautiful place it was meant to be. May you find joy and adventure in Clovertown. Love, Mum. I'm going to say Mum, not Mom. P.S. Your train tickets took a big bite out of our savings, so make that money back as soon as you can. If you can't afford the train ticket, why are you trying this endeavour? For the heart. Because that's how tenacious we are. Choose your character, Hannah or Finn. Kind of looks like Finn too. Look where, oh, he's a little fatty boy around the waist there. Oh look, I can duck with him. I'm gonna do little dances. Let's make our character, I guess. Oh no, back. That was an accident. Okay, we got some starting clothes. I like that little hood right there. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you can change the colours too. Oh, they're kind of presets. Well, I like the dungarees. They remind me of Stardew Valley. Kind of like the green ones. I normally wear green stuff. That hair's cool. Why do like female hairs always have? Females always have better hairs in games. I'm always envious. That's why I alternate when I do characters. I make a male character first, and then on my second playthrough I'll make a female, then male and female. I've lost track on Stardew Valley, quite frankly. Oh, that's nice and smart. Yeah, so I'm not going to rush with this one. I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm sure other people are streaming and playing this game if you want something a bit faster. This is my relaxing one. At the same time I'm playing this, now I don't know if they'll go up at the same time, but at the same time playing this, I'm playing like Hades. Right? So, this will be the chill one. I know Kinseed was our chill one. I will get back to Kinseed. I've been craving it lately. There was an update, and there's a prototype version, so I kind of want to start again to try that, but no like promises or spoilers just in case I don't get round to it. So there's quite a few hairs actually. Did we start on the very last one? That's a pet peeve. I like when games start on the first or the last. I kind of like this flicky one. I got flicky hair myself, I think. That's kind of like me, right? Everyone says I'm blonde, and then I look in the mirror, I see brunette, and they're like, "Nah, you got light hair." And I think there's something's wrong with my eyes. Well, this guy's got a little tool belt, actually. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Facial hair? I don't have any. I shaved recently for a family event. Not that I grow it in spades. Farmer pun intended. I kind of like that it's not overcomplicated, and the choices that are here are quite nice. So far I'm liking this this character designer. And of course I'm sure we'll unlock clothing and stuff as we go. Hey, you can have monocles. Hey, you can have pirate patches. I'm all for that. I do wear glasses, but I don't like wearing them in games. They never look quite good. That's nice. That's a nice inclusion. I enjoy that. Kind of wish I could colour it, but yeah, progress the game to unlock more options. That's very nice, though. I kind of wish I had a mouth. It's an aesthetic thing, I'm sure. I have to go to my keyboard up here. Oh. It's almost not worth changing the name. If the original name is Finn and I'm Griffin. Appearance of your character one last time. Sure. Griffin from my failed third channel. It's not failed, I do want to get back to it. My reading channel. When my situation improves and I have more time. I could play way more games. I don't have to specifically wait and pick specific ones. Hello there. Are you Griffin? This reminds me of Toonby 2 a little bit as well with the world design. Just a little bit. I'm nodding. Welcome to Clovertown. I'm the mayor and an old friend of your mother's. I was thrilled when she told me you were inheriting your family farm. Oh, that creepy top hat clover one in the background. I don't like it. We've been waiting excitedly for you ever since. Thanks for having me. Oh, nice to meet you. We're happy to have you. The excitement in your eyes reminds me a lot of your mother when she was your age. Griffin, these are your neighbours. They live on the farms next to yours. Go on, you two. Introduce yourselves to our newcomer. Hi there, I'm Jade. It's very nice to meet you. Oh, look at that little icon one with the train conductor. I like that slime. This game's a lot about collecting the slimes and whatnot. And they can work around your farm for you. They don't just battle for you, which I think is a really cool addition. And I'm Ruby. Pleased to meet you, Griffin. She's a little too anime for my taste. Jade and I are twins, in case you haven't noticed. We're double the trouble. These cuties standing next to us are our blobs. So the blobs of this game's draw. You can breed new ones that do different, like, they're not randomized, but it's like a lineage you can do, and you can battle them and grow them and find new ones. This is my Bob, Clara. She's a sweet girl with a sensitive heart. There it is, right there in a text bubble. A heart. Kalimar. My blob's name is Daisy, and she's super full of energy. Isn't she the cutest? It's full music. Oh my god. No introductions. My good friend over here is Armel. I'll never remember all these blobs' names. He and I have been together for many, many years. Nice to meet you all. Following tradition, every resident of Clovertown has a blob companion. As is tradition, our close bonds with our blobs is what makes Clovertown so special. I want a blob too. Ha ha ha! One thing at a time, Griffin. You'll find yourself in the company of a blob soon enough. First and foremost, you'll need a tour of Clovertown, as your neighbours, Ruby and Jade, offered to show you around today. I'd do it myself, but I'm getting old. I wouldn't want to fall and break hip bone while showing you around town, and yet you're comfortable making mayoral executive decisions, much like a president. Please don't joke about something so frightening. Calm down. Yeah, just think about the hospital bill for an injury like that gives me the chills. That's why this old-timer is letting you youngins handle the formalities from here on out. Take good care of Griffin for me, alright? Leave it to us, old man. I like that little sound design there. Ruby, please mind your manners. What? He's old. He said so himself. Ruby's growing on me. Still. Ha ha ha. As you can see, Griffin, Clovertown is a fun place to live. With neighbours like Jade and Ruby, you'll never be bored. Well, have fun exploring Clovertown, Griffin. Now, if you'll excuse me, Amel and I are gonna go get some rest now. Get a good, nice rest. I'll be off then. Arnold moves out of the way. After you. Can I move? A long intro. Griffin, there's still some preparations I have to do at your farm. Oh, I forgot I can speed, can't I? Yep. Our next stop is the Blob League, which just so happens to be my absolute favourite place ever. Oh yeah, so there's regular speed. There's double speed. Enjoy yourself, Griffin. I'll see you later. Let's go, Griffin. Last one to the league is a rotten egg. Now, there's some stuttering with the characters there. I don't know if that's my video settings. I'm going to take a look the first chance I get, but the game hasn't given me a chance yet. Because it's not happening everywhere. It's not happening with this little loading symbol. And it's not happening... Okay, I accidentally skipped. Because I was trying to get into a menu. Because I would really, really like to get into a menu. Welcome to the Blob League. There's a hedgehog. There's a hedgehog one. You're Griffin, correct? Sorry, I just freaked out. I love hedgehogs. Look at the little dude. It's nice to finally meet you, Griffin. Well, come on over. I would like to access a menu. I'm Pearl and I'm the Blob League president. This is my blob, Kiko. My friend's gonna freak. She loves orcas. Hey there, I'm Flint and I'm a blob breeder. This is my buddy Spiky. I want a headband. Flint and I were given the honour of giving you your very first blob, courtesy of the mayor and your mother. I do like the orca. Haha, excited, aren't you? I would be too. Flint, would you care to tell Griffin about the eggs you brought? Sure thing. These are blob eggs. Each egg carries a different type of blob. Go ahead and take a closer look at them. Follow your heart and pick the egg you feel the most connected to. Oh, there we go. So this is my first control. Now let me go to settings. Show effect over harvested crops. What? Reduce flashing lights and effects. What? Okay, full screen. VSync's on. So I'm not sure why I'm having stuttering issues. Why would I... Okay. Well, I guess that's fine then. Oh. It's hard to tell whether it's my computer or version 1.1. Blob egg. Blob egg. The egg pulsates with warmth that ignites the fire deep in your heart. Pick this egg. No. The egg has the mysteriousness of a single storm cloud in a clear sky. The egg's aura is calm and soothing, like leaves blowing in the breeze. I want to learn more. The egg is home to a forest type. Forest type blobs make great teams with people who are down to earth and enjoy spending time with others. Well, I'd better avoid that then. You're looking at a storm type blob egg. Storm type blobs are great when paired with trainers with a strong sense of discipline, independence, and fit. Now, it's clearly obviously the Pokemon thing, but you can't actually see inside. I always pick fire type in Pokemon. Well, not always. Sometimes I like to mix it up. But I'm liking the sound of this storm one. The stuttering's a real issue. Excuse me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was just doing some more technical shit. Spiky. Spiky's drooling profusely. He seems curious about the blob eggs. Oh, look at that little planet one. It reminds me of the Tangle Slime. Although I have witnessed it many times, it is always special when a trainer chooses their first blob. I hope there's like a museum in this game like there is in Animal Crossing and My Time at Portia. I love museum elements where you can fill a museum. Well, I guess Stardew Valley has that too. I still remember how exciting it was to get my first blob egg. Those were the good days. Okay, I'm feeling this Storm blob. Awesome choice. You picked the Storm type blob. They're known to be smart and quick-witted blobs. Storm types tend to be popular with people who are clever problem solvers. Does that sound like you? Of course, these are all generalizations. Every blob and trainer is different, and every team has its own unique dynamic. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hey, you can see the different things on her patch. The storm, the forest, and the... I guess it's a sun type, actually, the fiery one. But the leaf looks exactly like the leaf symbol from Naruto. I like how I said I don't care for anime at the beginning, and now I cite Naruto. Well, without further ado, let's hatch this egg. I literally, like... Oh! Oh, hold! I'm there tapping the hell out of it. Do I have to go all the way to the top? I do. Oh. It's hatching. A. Feather blob? That's got nothing to do with storms. Although its name is Thor. I can change that name, but I kind of like Thor. I do like that it's a feather blob. Brings me back to the... So it can dash, attack, and cold breath. There he is. Our first little blob. Basic as he may be. Hey, I'm happy about it at least. There, little one. Anything to make somebody else feel smaller than me. Oh, he's sniffing me. He loves me. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like your hatchling has taken a liking to you already. Sure has. The first few moments after hatching are crucial for a blob. Hatchlings rely a lot on their sight and smell to familiarise themselves with their environment. That's why yours was inspecting you so closely. It seems like you've gotten its approval. Now that you have a blob, let me tell you more about these wonderful creatures. The three main types of blobs are magma, storm, and forest. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Spiky is a forest type blob. His strength is his never-ending appetite and ability to smell food from a town away. Oh, he doesn't like it. Haha, Spiky says he's hungry. You'd better keep your snacks out of his reach. Getting to know the different blob types and their relation to one another will help you become a better trainer and caretaker. If you ever find yourself hungry to learn more, feel free to attend one of the classes we hold here at the Blob League. Maybe. Kinda just want to get into gameplay, to be honest with you. Taking care of a blob can be just as challenging as it is exciting, so don't be afraid to reach out if you need help. You can usually find me here at the Blob League in Flint at his breedery. Clovertown is filled with many kind people you can also rely on, so you're never alone. Anyway, that's all we have for you, Griffin. Have fun going on adventures with your hatchling. Make sure to keep a close eye on it. It's an energetic one. It was nice meeting you, Griffin. Bye. Take care now. And off we go. Onto the breach. You gotta stop with the dialogue. This is a lot for an opening. There you are, Griffin. Took you long enough. Is that your blob? What a cutie. Ah. Oh, he's shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, child. Oh, he's still a little shy, isn't it? I can already tell you and Thor are going to be a perfect team, Griffin. Ow, why? What behaviour correlates to me there? Speaking of teams, none of the ones out here were good enough to battle me and Daisy. They ran away as soon as I got close. Maybe you can battle me, Griffin. Oh, she liked it! That's the spirit. I like the fire in your eyes. Wait a second. Get ready, Griffin. Here I come. With your pink rabbit. We have such weak-looking fucking... I almost said Pokemon. Blobs. So it's a turn-based battler. I always like when there's a bar in these turn-based. The action bar is located at the bottom right corner of the screen. All blobs currently in battle are displayed as icons on the bar, with enemies at the top and allies at the bottom. The blob is currently in the idle zone. You can choose an action for your blob when it reaches the command point at the end of the zone. Watch how your blob icon moves towards it. Excellent. Your blob has reached the command point. Quickly select a skill to attack the enemy. Quickly. Oh, it's all done with... Oh, I like that. It's done with the directional pad. I like that. Feels fluent. Each skill has a casting time. Your selected skill is executed when your blob reaches the end of the casting zone, but be careful, because blobs casting a skill take critical damage during this time. By the way, have you noticed that your blood glows while casting a skill? Oh, I did it. Holy shit. Your blood will take damage in a moment. In a moment. Hang on. Hang on. They can't take damage just yet. Be patient. Blobs who have taken damage are pushed down the action bar. Watch as the opponent's icon is thrown back. After your blob uses a skill, it must recover, and its icon will start again at the beginning of the recovery zone. I can't remember if this type of I know it was turn-based, but I can't remember if it was this type of action bar-based combat that was in the prototype. Because it always reminds me mainly of Child of Light. Your blob has reached the command point again. Your opponent is also about to attack. Casting a skill now will make your blob take critical damage. This is the perfect moment to defend. Defending allows your blob to take only half the damage, regenerate a little bit of energy, and not get pushed down the action bar. Oh, but I restarted anyway. Oh my god. It's farming me. Oh no. Your blob has lost some health. Use the item command to select a recovery item. Why would I eat a carrot when I just got attacked by carrots? That's silly. Makes no sense. Where did I get carrots from? Item usage does not require a recovery period, and your blob will only move back to the beginning of the idle zone. Now you know the basics of blob battles. Remember that blobs are vulnerable while casting a skill, so make sure to defend before opponents attack. Use your new knowledge to finish the battle. Good luck. Oh my god, we're about to play a video game. Okay. Let's try the cold breath one. Why in my room? Okay, so now we defend. Like I said, I do like this this battle type, and you can speed up the battle as well. Oh, and to speed 3. It's very curious how much speeding things up plays a part in the game. Curious indeed. I'm kind of looking more forward to the farming stuff. Hey, I got ahead of her. So... dash attack again? Yeah, I'm slightly faster. And she'll take critical damage. There we go. Ah, get owned. Oh, you get a Pokemon Shield Battle 1 screen. That was so much fun, Griffin. Not bad for your first battle. So my blob's too shy to meet new people, but not too shy to ram itself into the blob. Oh, it looks like Thor had a good time too. Psychopath. Can we battle again, Griffin? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Ruby, that's enough. You're going to tire Griffin and Thor out before the day's even over. Oh, Poopy. Fine. But you better battle me again soon. Got it? Got it. Score. Apparently someone good to battle. They put a lot of effort into drawing different emotions of the avatars. Anyway, I finished the preparations at your farm, Griffin. It's all ready for you now. At least as ready as it's gonna be. Are you ready to see it? Hit me there. God damn it. You're in for the surprise of a lifetime, Griffin. My throat's sore, by the way. I want to check something. So we're half an hour in. And the tutorial's still going. I will say I'm a little critical of that. Oh my. I like this. I like when you start off with like farms and gardens that are super shitty and the game recognizes their shit. Reminds me of Viva Pinata. So what do you think about your farm? This is what you meant by surprise. You sure inherited a fancy place, Griffin. What a luxurious mound of dirt. She's got an attitude on her. I would have expected the one in the cute pink outfit to be the nice one. And the one in the rustic farm outfit to be, like, the rough one. Sorry, Griffin, this probably wasn't what you were expecting. Your farm might be a little run down now, but I'm sure it'll change in no time. I like the dandelions in the air, that's cute. I'd like a ride back to the city, please. I'll make do with what I have. You always have to start somewhere, right? Starting from the ground up is going to be difficult and scary, but I hope you aren't too discouraged. The most beautiful flowers always start off as a seed in the dirt after all. With love and care, this farm will bloom too. You really should have planned things ahead. You don't even have anywhere to sleep tonight. God, she's ruthless. By the way, if I'm sinking in my chair, it's because over time my chair slowly lowers. I need a new one. Apologise. That's not true. I prepared something for you beforehand. Ruby, can you help me with it? Fine. Your surprise will be ready in a few minutes, Griffin. Just sit back and relax. To bed? Oh, it's literally just a tent. That took a lot longer than I thought, but we're finally done. Farmers can't put up a tent. Handy dandy tent. So what do you think, Griffin? I like the emphasis I can put on Griffin. Makes me think that everyone hates me. So it does feel like a simulator. It's better than nothing, I guess. Sure is. At least you're not sleeping on the dirt. Well, literally, at least. It's not as comfortable as a roof over your head, but it'll keep you safe until you have one. You can talk to Karoy about building a house. You should be able to find her at a workshop in town during the day. It's getting late, so we'll let you settle down. I'll come by first thing tomorrow morning to teach you about farming. Until then, please get a good night's rest. Don't mind if I do. Night-night, don't let the bed bugs bite. Not that you even have a bed or anything. Bitch! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You better catch all the Z's you can, Griffin. Griffin, you're gonna need the energy for tomorrow. Ruby really should get going now. Fine, fine, let's get out of here. See you in the morning, Griffin. Ooh. Children of the Corn wave. All the excitement seems to have worn Thor out. So we're going straight to bed. Solace, I guess that's like spring. My data was saved. Griffin! Griffin! Oh, it's you. Griffin, you're okay. You wouldn't answer no matter how many times I called, so I thought something bad happened to you. I'm so glad you're alright. It's hungry. Oh, it sounds like Thor is hungry. Too bad you don't have any crops to feed him yet. You're going to need to grow some if you want to feed both yourself and your blob. You probably don't know much about how farming works since you're from the city, but that's what I'm here for. As promised, I'll walk you through the basics. Let's begin. Do you want to skip the farming tutorial? Not recommended on first play. I'll be honest with you. I'm loving everything so far, apart from the fact that it's all just dialogue. I haven't moved, really. I picked an egg, and I did a battle. You can definitely cut down this tutorial. I'll play it, but I'll speed through it. I won't really. I'll take in the information. Okay, so plant beds. Remove the dead plants. Oh my god, gameplay. Just in case, like, there's secret, like something you have to do that's not in other games. Okay, so we got these dirt mounds. Oh, and I have my energy bar up in the right, which is I gathered soil. Yeah, visually very much reminding me of my town at Portia so far, which is a good thing. I like my town at Portia. I actually found out about this before I found out about my time at Portia. Ah, so here's the workbench. And I like how you can... Oh! Okay, building's very intuitive. Oh, and I can just move stuff around. Oh, this feels good. Look, I can even move around ones that are already on the farm. I can rotate easily. Yeah, this feels good. And I'm guessing I need to expand my farm too. Yeah. Building's very intuitive. I recently started playing Fallout 4, and it's taking me a bit of time to get used to the town building. Okay, so next up, gotta hoe the plant beds. I mean, I'm literally just making a swirly. Isn't it supposed to be like straight lines when you hoe? I've tilled it. Okay, so Ruby sells seeds. And obviously, much like Stardew, they're seasonal. Oh, these aren't going to be even. Oh no. I like to separate my crops. On a row of carrots and then a row of tomatoes. Okay, there's water. Obviously we've got to fill up. But I think this was more akin to the prototype that I played. It was pretty much the farming tutorial, I believe. At first. I'm glad that nothing's tedious so far, like... There's no tedious, like, I don't have to fill up the watering can slowly, or... You know, wait for any annoying animations. Oh, I'm hungry too! Give me some free food. Oh, she's got an energy booster. Apparently. Oh, an apple pie. 10 apple pies? Who's just carrying those around? That's cool. It shows you how much energy it restores. You ate the pie! How does it taste? So I'm going to pour a few hours into this before I review, because I want to... Yeah, I still think it's important to review honestly and fairly. Hold the apple pie and approach a blob while holding the blob interaction button. Oh, L1. There we go. Easy and intuitive enough. I like that. That means you won't get confused if you've got a big pile of blobs all next to each other. Yeah, so I intend to review to help the developer with feedback and visibility. But if I ever do that, I do like to get a good feel for the game itself, so obviously if I reviewed it now, I wouldn't have much to say because I've just been talking characters. I want to try lots of elements of the game and really get a feel for the world and how it feels and controls and what can be improved. Okay, wood, stone, fiber, and coins. So I guess that's task 1, build a house. And we gotta talk to the mayor. He wants to talk with us about something. You now have everything you need to get started. Remember, you can save the game at your tent at any time. The game also saves automatically at the end of the day. I got mail. Greeting from Clover Town's finest merchant. Should you find yourself in need of the highest quality goods the valley offers, and I know you will, do visit our location in the town square. A little notice from the general board. Okay. You can access items in your magical storage across multiple locations. In build mode, all items from the magical storage are available. That's handy as fuck, in addition to the items in your bag. Very, very good. I like that. I hate when, like, oh, well, Fallout does that. Where I only get the items at that specific... that's all either in my inventory or in that specific box. Right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So I don't have an axe or anything right at this minute. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, town's that way. If I come this way... yeah, I remember this from the prototype. The path is blocked by boulders. An explosion could probably remove them. The way is shut. It was made by those who had blobs, and the blobs keep it. The way is shut. I'm gonna play. Oh, I got a worm. I bet that's used for fishing. Love fishing. Wishing I was fishing. Go watch Redline. I'm gonna get enough to where I can plant all my new seeds. Got a raspberry there. Or clover. Feels good walking about. There's no, like, stiffness. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a huge benefit to this over Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, you have to make room for a scarecrow, and on this, a scarecrow just goes in between your plots. Big improvement. I like that. Oh no. Yeah. There we go. That should do. So I guess I can just take these out, actually. Ooh. That's a pretty damn big storage. Okay, so. Oh, I need to till, don't I? Ooh. Takes 4 energy to do that. And the mornings actually... one thing I don't like about Stardew Valley is how fast the days go sometimes. However, that does play into the gameplay. And I've learned to deal with it. To the point where it's not negative. That being said, I like having a game where the day is going much slower. Nice little difference there. Now, when you get super into this game... oh, no. I can teach my slimes to do this farming for me, which is cool. By the way, I'm going to very regularly make the mistake of calling them slimes. Instead of blobs. I will try not to. But no promises. What the hell is this? Fast travel location, center tree, unlocked. See, my visuals are stuttering. But they weren't stuttering this much on the farm. I'll have to check whether this is related to my computer or not. I see a secret thing behind that waterfall, which is highly necessary. Okay, I'll talk to the mayor. Ooh, a little bee. I'll talk to the mayor. Map. I'm there. Okay, so he's just like north. I'll talk to the mayor and then we'll call it for the intro. I realise it's mostly been a lot of talking, but I like to keep videos under an hour. And I kind of want to see if I can do something about this stuttering. Welcome to Clovertown, where humans and plants live in harmony. Established many generations ago, Clovertown is nestled in the heart of Clover Valley, where lush land meets sparkling seas. The town is home to historical landmarks such as the Beer Garden, always need a beer garden, Blob League, and Town Hall. Comfort is just a short walk away. Well, these people. It's, totally spies. You know, that Ryan guy is pretty cute. Fit, too. Fitty. Let's just see, he's qualified to be endorsed by the Clovertown Hotties Club. Oh goody, it's been forever since we had another cute guy to discuss at our meetings. Guess we've got lots to talk about at our next one. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Can I join your club? That one's a funny answer. What? Why should we be? Yeah, what's wrong with loving and supporting Clovertown's hotties? I invited you to our conversation anyway. Get lost. Objectifying is what it is. Okay, so the mayor is apparently this way. I think. Are you? Mayor? What is this? There's an exclamation mark. Oh, here we go. He's got a teeny tiny little head. Oh my god, it's the same layout as the fucking South Park mayor's office. Why, if it isn't Griffin? I've been expecting you. Please come in. Like the music. Oh, he's got a little physics thing on his desk. Welcome to the Clover Council Hall, where all decisions regarding Clovertown are formalized. This room once served as a conference hall for our founders, who built our community from the ground up. To this day, this building remains as the official meeting place of the Clover Council. Where is the council now? A great question. And one I expected you would ask. The council is still alive and well, though it looks very different than it did back then. What was once a 13-member organisation is now a single-member one. That sole member is me. What a workaround. What mental hoops he jumped through. Disappointed, I can understand why. At its peak, the Clover Council were quite the remarkable force. So this is rebuilding the community centre, I guess. Or this game's version of it. How and why their numbers reduced over time is a long story, better suited for another time. I have a minute. I'd do anything. Fan of stories, are you? Unfortunately, Armel and I have business to attend to, so I'll make the point of this visit as short as possible. I have a request for you, Griffin. I want you to take some time to introduce yourself to your fellow townspeople. As you're new here, it's important that you find your place in our little community. I've met 3 girls and instantly offended them. So much like real life. What better way to do that than by setting a good impression on your neighbours? Who knows? You might end up meeting someone you'll form a special bond with. Does a little Animal Crossing nod. Anyway, that was all I wanted to ask of you. Good luck and take care. Task finished! The HUD's very, like, cartoonish and somewhat childish. But I don't mind it. It's easy to read. It's visually... I mean, I have bad eyesight, so I get to not... you know, have to wear my glasses playing this. It pops. I know where the buttons are. I think it looks good. The mayor has asked you to introduce yourself to the townspeople. Meet all 13 befriendable characters. You can use the map to see where the persons are located. Fun. Oh, you can battle the mayor. Just punch him right in his office. I shouldn't have been allowed in here with a spade. Look, I brought my hoe into the mayor's office. Nice. Okay, I am going to continue with this soon as. I just want to break these videos up a little bit. But very happy to be starting this. Feels good to play. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I will say, obviously, there hasn't been much to watch because it's been a lot of tutorial stuff, a lot of opening stuff, a lot of dialogue. I don't mind there being a lot of dialogue because I can tell already this is a very character-focused world. In the same way that NPCs have a lot of cyclable dialogue in something like Stardew Valley. My only issue with that so far is in Stardew Valley it realizes that forced dialogue isn't... You make the choice to speak to people and grow those relationships. So far there's been a lot of forced dialogue here and it kind of drags a lot. I checked the timer after I got to my farm. Before that, I didn't really have any interaction with the game, and the timer was at 30 minutes recording. Which means I had literally just been listening to people talk at me for 30 minutes. I would say that's a problem. It can be cut down. It's not terrible. I like the opening. I like getting off the cute little train. All the information is given to you. I think sometimes the information can be given a lot more concisely than it has been. A lot of these gameplay mechanics are ones we've seen before that don't need explaining as much as they do. You don't need that long of an explanation for selecting your egg out of the 3 types when Pokemon is not only obviously an inspiration for this, and people who would be playing this already know what Pokemon is. It's a huge cultural phenomenon. Everyone knows the Pokemon opening. You know that you get a choice of 3 and each one's going to be a different monster. You don't need a big dialogue tree with 2 different characters before making it to that point. Introduce the characters. I forget their names, but the scientist lady and the breeding man. Have them introduce themselves and do all that once the player has control and chooses to do that freely. Don't just force it straight from the off. It's, you know, why am I doing this whole thing where I go to the farm, have to go to sleep, have them say goodnight, and then I'll give you a tutorial tomorrow, and then tomorrow is just forced on me anyway, so it just means more dialogue of having to watch them leave the farm, then Ruby comes back to the farm and then do the tutorial. Just give me the farming tutorial when I get to the farm. It's not bad tutorialization, it's just inconcise, and it can be cut down, definitely. But the dialogue that's there is very, like, characterized. Like I said, like, looking at the Ruby character, I was like, oh, too anime-ish. And then immediately she had sass, she had, you know, quips, she had personality, so she grew on me quite quickly. And, you know, they're not like conform to stereotype. Like I said, I would have expected the one dressed as a cutesy schoolgirl to be the kind one, but they're all very, you know, they're not just like surface level characterizations. They obviously have their own spirit, and I quite like that. And it's very obvious that, you know, socializing and meeting people and getting into those conversations is going to be a big part of the game. And so far they seem like they'll be very fun and nice to read. I don't mind reading character dialogue, and I'm quite glad that it's written dialogue and not voice acted. I do not think this game would suit voice acting, and I think that the dialogue works a lot better. And it gives you a chance to listen to the soundtrack. I would say so far my favorite thing about the game is sound design. All the sound effects and the music have been lovely to listen to, and very satisfying when you do an action or speak to someone. Like the little sound effects of the emoticons are cute. When I farm, it's very satisfying. When I fight, it's very satisfying. So yeah, great sound design so far. I'm liking the visuals. I've not seen any visual bugs. It's just I need to check whether stuttering is an issue. I think it might be due to the size of areas, because as you can see in the mayor's office, I'm not really getting any at all. I'm on a fixed camera angle, and it's a small area. So I'm worried that's got something to do with the game and not my computer if I'm not getting it in all the areas. I'll see. I'll have a play about. I'll do some stuff, but so far it runs very well for an early access game, and it feels very fluent to play. And right from the off, I can tell the ages, the couple of years that they've been working on this. They've not just dumped out something really quick. They wanted to make sure that the first proper early access version, even though it's obviously very much needs players and feedback from those players, they wanted to make sure it's a good experience that runs well and people enjoy. And yeah, as dialogue heavy as it was, I'm enjoying it so far, and I look forward to playing more. Next time we'll talk to some people, do some more battling, get to grips with, I'm sure, more gameplay functions, hopefully fishing. You know how much I like fishing. In the prototype, we bombed that wall on my farm immediately, got in there and did a little cave search. So I'm hoping to do that next video, because it was really fun in there. It stuck in my head quite well, even though I played it quite a long time ago. But yeah, hope you're enjoying Ova Magica. If you like what you see so far, go support the dev. I think it's £22 on Steam right now. You don't have to play it straight away if you want to see more of what the game has to offer, but if you like the design so far and what the intention of the game is, you like farming sims, cute towns, do go check it out. I will get this video up as soon as possible, even though I've recorded more for my gaming channel. I want to get this up so that the launch week is as, people like the launch week. People get involved in the launch week. Yeah, sorry for rambling so much. I just wanted to give my initial thoughts. Next time I won't do that as much, but I will carry on this series as soon as possible. So thank you for watching the first part of Ova Magica, and I do hope to see you in the next one. I would say until next time, I'll see you in whatever I play next, but it will be Ova Magica, so I guess I'll see you in the next part of Ova Magica. There. Record better, idiot.